Anyways, we're back to Wizard of Legend. We are back to Wizard of Legend because we still need to win one of these runs. We need to win one of these runs. I can't remember what my cloak does. I have a decent amount of cloaks. I only have one gemstone left, so I can't buy anything. What does my cloak do? I haven't played in a couple days. Increases critical chance and increases critical damage. I think that on top of me having the item that, on top of me using the item of Vampire's Glasses, which generate health every time I land a crit, is a good combination. What's this? Explain. What? This game? Wizard of Legend? It's a roguelite. It's an action roguelite game that has very small RPG elements. You go around, collect, you pick these arcanas. All have different moves. X, A, Y, B. B can have like an ultimate. If you look in the top left, has a blue little meter. You have different cloaks that have different benefits. And you have different relics that you can start with one relic every single run. You can buy them with gemstones. You get gemstones in the middle of a run. And the runs are 3 levels long with a 4th level at the end. So 4 levels long with boss fights. And there's no iframes. It's very little healing. Not a lot of content. Pretty challenging game overall. The positive thing is all the different spells that you have. All the different types of spells that you can get with earth, lightning, water, fire, that type of shit. It's a pretty fun game overall. It definitely feels like a game you might play for like, if you 100% it, you'll probably play it for like 30 hours, maybe 40 hours, maybe 50. After 100% it, you might not feel an incentive. If you're not a completionist, I'm not sure how winning a run feels or what benefits you get for winning a run, but I feel like if you win a run, you're not going to have much to do after. And I will say it feels like the water bending moves feel like they're the best ones. All my favorite moves have been the water bending ones. So that's basically what this game is. Joel, thanks for lurking. I think it's available everywhere too. I know it's on Switch and Steam. Like, it's a good game overall though. Like, it's been good fun. It won my sellout wheel last time we spun our little sellout wheel of roguelite games. This game came out on top. I actually made a community YouTube poll where I was like, hey, people that read community YouTube stuff. I don't know how many people read those. I did a poll and was like, what games would you want? What game would you want to see a video on first? And I put Inscription and this on there. And to my surprise, Wizard of Legend is actually kind of keeping up with Inscription in terms of votes. I didn't expect that to happen considering everyone is a giant simp for Inscription. Price tag? I think it's about $15. I can't remember 100%, but I think it's 15 to 20 bucks. Which you can justify. Hey, Clockin'. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I've been able to kill this guy a lot more often, and I kind of like it. We got the Rippling Rupture. You also can get 2 extra abilities in your runs on LB and RB if you're using a controller. Whatever it is on mouse and keyboard. Which is kind of cool, getting a couple more abilities. I think it's good fun for, you know, a little bit. I want to see if I have any desire to play the game after I beat it, though. That's my big thing. Doing pretty good, too. Glad you're doing good. Those pits, Okami, they seem like they're so easy to get by, but then you just freaking miss the dash somehow. I don't know how. I also play way too aggressive in this type of game. Like, I don't like, this game is all about reading what the enemy is gonna do. And I personally don't think it's honestly that hard. I just play way too aggressive. Oh, we have a lot of stuff already. Do I want the flame cross or do I want the other one? I think I'll keep the flame cross. That seems okay. I kind of like it. You never really beat roguelites? Oh, God, you sound like YouTube comments. Well, actually, you didn't beat the 12 secret bosses that are impossible to find unless you Google it. So you didn't actually beat the game. It's like, oh, please, I played it for 50 hours. I've seen the same boss 18 times. I beat it. If I clear a run and there doesn't seem to be much else to do, I beat the game. What's up, Devil Legacy? How are you doing? Not me. He's just saying in general, you don't really beat a roguelike game. One game that I feel like is going to have secret stuff that I'm going to miss 100% is Inscription. And then if I talk about Inscription and I say I didn't do XXX secret thing or whatever, people will be like, oh, well, actually, you didn't get the full experience, even though you played the game for 15 hours and you saw the credits. You didn't get the full Inscription experience, so your opinion is invalid. Mr. Streamer, it's like, oh, my lord. Oh, my God. So insufferable. What up, Miss Frost? How are you doing? How are you doing in general? Yeah, roguelites are long. You usually, like, the thing with roguelites is, like, I agree that you don't really beat the game. You kind of just keep doing runs over and over. But even after clearing a roguelite for the first time, the game, like, I think if you want your game to be successful, you have to clear the game once and then you want to do it again. Like in Hades, when you clear Hades once, you're like, oh yeah, that felt good. And then difficulty enhancers get added. And then there's even more story. Then it's like, oh shoot, I gotta go see Persephone again, you know? I hate how I always use Hades as an example, but Hades is always like the perfect example because it is like such a perfect game to me. What up, Throw to the World? How you doing? You don't beat the game if you don't grind for 30 hours to do optional boss. I mean, there's some people like that in every community. And really, you just ignore them. Because I do think every community has bad eggs, but every community also has very good eggs where people are just like, oh yeah, man, you played that for 50 hours. Great, had fun. Oh, you didn't do that? Oh, that's fine. You know, you still had fun with your game, you know? They just play the games. They're games. Who cares? Enhances your dash arcana and lowers its cooldowns. Increases earth damage, increases critical hit chance. We want that up. Hey Jake, happy Lunar New Year. Hope you're doing good. The harder the difficulty, the better the rewards. Yeah. Also, congrats on the raise, Throat. I'm glad that you're getting some love that you deserve at your job. So basically, my consensus is after I clear this game, my concern is I won't have a desire to do it again because the game won't really give me incentive to do it again. You know what I mean? Like maybe they will. I don't know. I don't know. I've never watched this game be played. I'll be honest. I've never watched this game. I've only played it for 10 hours, but we'll see if the game gives me any incentive to do it again. We want to increase critical hit chance because we get healed every critical hit chance. We'll buy it. Nixus, what games have you been playing, by the way? I feel like every time I hear from you, you're playing like 17 new games, and I'm always impressed. That is if you're still here. I always like seeing what chat is up, what the games y'all are up to playing. Because there's not many like new games being released, but there's not many new games being released, but there's always a bunch of games to play, you know? And I feel like a lot of you are waiting for just Tears of the Kingdom to come out. Token of Wealth. What does that do? Applies Doki the Banker to appear in the Chaos Trials. Only one token can be held and in effect at a time. I don't know what Toki the Banker does. You're planning on playing them again? Persona games? Don't those take a long time to play? You need your fish husband back? Are you talking about Link? I really hope it's not the lightning trial last. That trial always annoys me. Earth one's not too bad. Okay. Okay, 2. Oh, I forgot to do a gamble if I'll even win the run. Sorry, I forgot to put a prediction up. RPGs do be long games. I know every single player game I'm playing through seems to be an RPG game. That's gonna take me forever to beat. You'll beat this game and add it to my spreadsheet. I was gonna add a backlog to my spreadsheet this morning, but I couldn't make it look good with my 3 minutes that I had. Because I just kind of was just lazy this morning. What's up, Becca? Hello from a coffee shop. Also, what up, Zio? Happy Saturday. I did not go to the gym today because I told myself I should have a rest day. Because I've gone to the gym 6 days in a row. As much as I like going to the gym every morning, I think a rest day is... I think it's also good to have one day where you don't, you know, go. For us to meet with our district to ask for things. Yo, good luck with the research, Becca. Thanks for lurking. My stream was made to lurk. People love to lurk in my stream and just hear my ramblings. I was kind of just lazy this morning. That's on your tombstone. I was too lazy to write an actual thing on my tombstone. So I told the people to just write it themselves. On my tombstone, it read, write it themselves. Here lies Sleeping Bear. Write it themselves. Keep taking gym thirst pics. I send one little picture to Fenner and I'm just like, hey, I'm at the gym. Working on my X and X. I don't take thirst pics. One day I'll post a progress pic on my Twitter and Instagram and be like, progress. But for now, I need to put on some pounds before I do that. I'm what they would call a skinny legend at the moment. Here lies Sleeping Bear. Let's run it back. This time we'll win. What game am I playing where I'm running it back to win? Every roguelite ever? You know, I was thinking about it earlier, and living forever still seems pretty nice. I'm still on the boat of let's live forever because, you know, sounds kind of nice, you know? If someone walks up to me and says, hey, take this. You live forever if you do it. I'll be like, okay, I'm game. Sure, you watch all your friends die, but, you know, you're alive forever. You could grieve for a couple 100 years if you wanted to, but eventually you'll get over it. But, like, if you have to watch the world end, then that's not really that fun. Not really fun or fair watching the world end, but, you know, if you get to see civilization happen and evolve, that'd be pretty fun. Live forever and be a prune. Well, I mean, you probably are still not, like, immortal. You probably could still die if you don't, like, eat food or, you know, somebody decides to stab you. But if everybody knew you could live forever, people would probably be trying to kill you. Oh my god. I'm gonna trade all my gold for chaos gems. It wasn't that many. You get an immortal companion who checks on you every now and then. That got handled well in the sand. I mean, sure, yeah. You can get, there's probably someone in charge of all this. I feel like there's probably a lot of possibilities in this world of living forever. Can we get rid of these two? There we go. Now I can focus on you. You gotta be kidding me.
It do be a time ago. Sleepy howdy.
I feel like if you don't want to live forever, you just have a loser's mentality, you know? You can't handle. You just can't handle, you know? That's a loser's mentality, not wanting to be here forever, you know? There's so much you could do, so many movies to watch, so many books to read, so much media to consume throughout all of human history. Just saying, I'm not saying I'm too alpha. I'm just saying that your excuses, your reasonings, as they're a little valid, but come on, you know, who cares? Grief over your loved ones for a little bit, but hey, you know, you're still alive. Swag Bay, thank you for the 28 months. Let's go. 28 years. Let's go. Thank you, Swag Bay. Get some love to Java Swag Bay for the 28 months. I'm a loser then? No, nobody in this Twitch chat is losers. Nobody in here is a loser. I'm just saying, in the grand scheme of things, if you really think about it, living forever, imagine all the amazing things you could see done by humans, and then imagine all the horrible things you could see also. But imagine, don't think of the horrible, think of the good that you could see. Just think, you could watch Shawshank Redemption one more time. That's pretty cool. It's psychology. If you know you can live forever, you probably won't appreciate things as much, like when you live in a place and never see the tourist things. I mean, yeah. So maybe there is the first immortal human and we just don't know it yet. But then eventually they would learn that they're immortal because, you know, they're like 187 and they're still alive. They're like, hey, I thought I was supposed to be dead by now. I see my great grandkids, but what the hell? Why am I still kicking it? Oh, John, you're immortal. It's like, oh, shit. What does that mean? Imagine all the taxes. No, I don't even want to talk about taxes. It's tax season already. I'm about to lose an arm and a leg. Guess I'm a loser for getting all the GC Mario Party games and playing the run 5 and 6. Already done 4 and 7. That's winner's talk right there. You got all those expensive Mario Party games. You're saying you got those in Twitch chat? You better watch out. Make sure there's no hooligans here trying to steal those. Freaking Mario Party games are crazy to come by on GameCube. People love those. I am doing okay. We're trying out a new schedule this week. I didn't mean to get rid of my title blast. That's kind of sad. I didn't mean to do that. Hey, buddy, could we not? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I didn't want to do that. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Well, maybe that could be pretty good. Who knows? Totally want to live forever if it weren't for health issues. Well, like, I guess... let's just pretend in this fake universe that health issues don't exist. Dude, why are they doing so much fucking damage? God damn, why do you do so much damage in this game to me? What does that do? Summons a sprite that slows enemies. I'm gonna need it. I'm getting my ass handed to me. Heal me. Poisons enemies. Regain health by pushing enemies in the pits. Increases damage for every enemy defeated. Allows you to destroy enemy projectiles. I'll to destroy enemy projectiles with basic melee arcana. Sure. You don't want everyone immortal? Then we need a bigger plan. No, not everyone can be immortal. That's not fair. Not everyone can be immortal. That's just... The Earth cannot handle that. But if everyone was immortal, then you wouldn't appreciate how good life can be. Like, you ever just wake up and you just, like, eat a sandwich? That's pretty great. It's like what you said, Nix. If people are immortal, they won't appreciate the things in life. Okay, wait, I need to actually dodge because I might actually lose. And I'm trying to not lose. Okay, dude, I literally got fucking stun locked in that for days. I was trying to dodge it, but I got hit once and then I got stun locked. You're telling me that's fair? Dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me. The same thing just happened. I got stun locked. But then we get overpopulation and then we'll get a Thanos who thinks genocide is the solution. That's just saying there's life in other planets doing that. Did you fix your PC, Cat? Also, if there are other life forms out there, let's be completely honest. Also, what's up, Taco Cat? How are you doing? I just got blown away by that guy. You just switched the USB slot and it worked. Janky USB slot you got. That's unfortunate. Okay, so let's have a real... let's be honest for a second. Let's be real with ourselves. If there is another life form out there and they make contact with humans, it is safe to say they will have an infinite amount of better technology compared to humans and their pathetic little nukes. I think that is safe to say. if they're coming from a different planet and everything, I think they would most likely be able to easily destroy humans if they wanted to. I think if we live forever, then chances are there at some point will be life on another planet. I mean, eventually. But also, eventually, everything, even though we don't live forever, even if we did live forever, eventually, the planet will not survive anymore. And we'd have to, you know, eventually humans would have to go and destroy another planet with their hyper-capitalistic ways and all that. But and then eventually they'll have to do that again in another few million years. Imagine humans and other plants evolving differently. I mean, imagine being able to see the type of evolution that's going to happen in your life in like the next like human lifetime. Being able to live through to see like humans growing ears inside their necks or something. But like, eventually, you know, we'll be planet hopping every few millions of years. Eventually, the whole universe itself, the infinite malignity that is the universe, eventually the universe will end. Right? Like, don't you think eventually the universe itself could end? And then what do humans do then if they manage to, you know, survive all the destruction of all the other planets? When the universe ends, there's nowhere to go. Each planet's time works differently. Yeah, time works differently and humans would adapt to it. But even with time working differently, if the human race somehow doesn't kill each other and they move from planet to planet, eventually you still can't stop the universe from ending, you know? I'm gonna increase max health. What if I live forever and humans out-evolve me and I'm just a weak moron? I mean, that's just the risk of living forever, baby. That's just the risk of living forever. And the reverse Big Bang happens and it all restarts. I mean, isn't that a theory that, you know, everything that's already happened is just gonna happen again eventually? Like, eventually all of this is gonna happen again. In a new universe, you guys will be watching twitch.tv Sleeping Bear on January 21st, 2023. And I will be playing Wizard of Legend again. Handles humans colonizing the universe well? DM it to me so I don't forget it. I can go to the bookstore tomorrow and buy it. I actually haven't started the third book in The Hitchhikers, so I could start that instead. Mass is neither created nor destroyed, so your thought process is very surface level. We find a way to create useful things with the mass shifting. Humans always find a way. But you guys understand what I'm saying, right? It gets you thinking. I knew the date because I have my taskbar at the bottom left right under chat. So me looking at chat, the date and time is right over there. I'll be honest, I'm not that, my life isn't that much in order that I know the date off the top of my head. I still have to have technology's help on that. What am I going on about? I'm going on about the end of the universe. And humans colonizing all these different planets, and eventually it's just running out of time because, you know, yeah, you know. Hey, Alistray. Also, hey, Laura. Resources would look different, but we wouldn't have to scavenge galaxies. But, like, what if if the universe... Okay, so we don't, you know, go planet hopping to planet hopping because we're good with all the different resources and all of that in different planets. I can agree with that. But, like, when the universe does end, humans just end with it. But let's be honest, humans ain't gonna live that long. Humans have the brains to live that long, but they're still too dumb to do it. The guy that wants to colonize Mars it makes polls on Twitter about real important topics and issues. Hey guys, should we unban this idiot on Twitter? Vote in my poll. Oh god, you sound like a Twitch streamer. You sound like a Twitch streamer asking their Twitch chat what game they should play. Who the hell would do that? Give me my VIP back. You got 75,000 points to spend on that VIP. Ever since I made it 75,000 points, the amount of VIPs I had to give out has been significantly down. It ain't the humans' problem. Yeah, humans will be gone. The Expanse? What is that? You just want it? Well, you don't get it. Monster Poly gets it because they just wasted 75,000 points on VIP. And the Star hopefully gets a gifted sub because they begged for one. I'll be honest, so little people redeemed VIP that people had it for 2 months without me realizing because there were so little VIPs in the chat. Like, I think Throat had it for 2 months because I just didn't change it. It just looks so natural seeing Throat of the World with a VIP badge. Yo, good luck, Nix. Hope you get it.
A singular strike.
Well, it actually worked for you. Taco Cat, thanks for gifting a sub to Nix.
They have given 15 gift subs in
Nix,
the channel.
enjoy the emotes. Let's go. Thanks, Taco Cat. Let's be clear. He has bankrolled some companies, but he is not the person leading the charge on colonization. He currently has 0 rovers on the surface of Mars. NASA and the International Space Community are the ones with any actual touch of Mars. I agree. I think Elon Musk is kind of insert your favorite clown emote on Twitch. Remember when Twitter was gonna die and we were all celebrating? That was a good time. Everyone was panicking and made an account on this thing called Hive, which I even made an account on because I was curious. God, that website sucks ass. IMDb says in the 24th century of Gooper humans untangle a vast plot which threatens the solar system fragile state of the Tente. A12 Kangaroo, how are you? Give me more deep thoughts. What do you want my deep thoughts on, Joel? What do you want a Dylan deep thought on? Existential stuff? I mean, what do you mean existential stuff? I feel like that's such a broad topic. There's so many existential things I could talk about to give you all existential crises. Dude, where's the shopkeeper at? Oh, he's down here, I think. Strange relations between groups of people, which the Expanse totally has. All right, we got our cooldowns reduced a little bit. I will take a healing potion and destroy your melees with basic arcana. Good morning, Stina. Welcome to the Existential Crisis chat room where we're doing existential crises today. Joel, give me a topic that you want an existential crisis on. I can come up with something. What do you want to hear in the words, in the not so wise, not so educated words of me? Remember, I'm not that educated on any of these. Do you think we have a prior knowledge of that we can only know through experience? Like, oh God, can you explain that like I'm 12? Okay, we're not gonna get destroyed by this guy this time. I need to focus on these fights. Dude, how many attacks are you doing? You're the first boss. Why are you doing 4 attacks? So when we do 3 is for the first pause. Speaking of existential questions, what do you think happens to the conscience when someone dies? They're dead. When someone dies, you may not want to hear this. When someone dies, you're dead. You're gone. Now that you've set my brain off, I'll probably talk a hole in his brain. Sorry, Mr. Frost. See you, Kami. Good luck with the errands. Morning, Lane. I hope the surgery goes well for the kitty. I think... Here's what I think. When you die, you know what happens when you're sleeping? You just sort of wake up. It's like that, except you never wake up. That's what happens when you're dead. And then, as everyone says, you die twice in life. You die the first time when, you know, you die, and then you die again the last time somebody thinks of you. So George Washington will never die. But me, on the other hand, I'll be dead within 100 years. And like a question like that, I feel the answer ties a lot into somebody's beliefs in the world and whether it be religion or whatnot. Like everyone has all these different beliefs on what happens when they die. Like some people still think goddamn Walt Disney is an ice cube, but no, Walt Disney's dead. Unless someone puts an article about me on Wikipedia. If someone puts an article about me on Wikipedia, I have potential to be alive for a while. We all know Wikipedia is not going anywhere. Next, you're going to tell me Santa isn't real? No, Santa is real in your heart. But if we're looking at it, my point of view, I'm more like agnostic in the world. Because I want to believe that there's some, you know... There's something after you die. I want to believe that. But I also look at science and, you know, things. And I, like, it seems like when you die, you die. You're dead. Congratulations. Your life is over. I hope you had a good time with it. You get one. You don't get it again. Now, like I was talking about earlier with the universe... If the universe has another big bang and everything just goes on a cycle and the life of Earth and the life of everybody on it, you're predetermined to do all this shit again in 1 trillion billion years, then, you know, dying doesn't really matter that much. But you never know if that's gonna actually happen because you will have no prior memories of, you know, your past life. Like, if someone says they were Abraham Lincoln in a past life, oh, go fuck yourself. No, you were not Abraham Lincoln. You were not. Abraham Lincoln was just another dude who was alive before you. The only person you could possibly be in a past life is you in a whole different dimension universe. You're not Abraham Lincoln, okay? I heard that shit. People always like, oh, I was John Wilkes Booth. It's like, you killed a man in your past life? You sure you want to be this guy? Might have been Abraham Lincoln. No, Abraham. You know who Abraham Lincoln was? Abraham Lincoln. That's who Abraham Lincoln was. Not Nick's Ico in Twitch chat. Dude, these existential talks are making me so bad at this game right now. I need to win this game. But I feel when you die and, you know, you're conscious and all that, with the way technology is going, some people are saying that there's a chance that, you know, you'll be able to store your memories in your brain and your conscience and all of that on like a computer hard drive in the future. And that I think would be cool, but it wouldn't really be you unless you have the same emotions and the same feelings. You know what I mean? The copy. I mean, basically, so, yeah, basically that. But that, that's like completely different, I feel. Like, would I do it? Yeah, probably, because I'm crazy. But it's not really me. I'm dead. You just have my memories on a computer because you're weird. But why am I on your computer hard drive? What if a CPU can perfectly stimulate emotions and feelings? If a CPU can perfectly stimulate emotions and feelings, it's still not you at the end of the day. Has anyone ever seen Living with Yourself with Paul Rudd on Netflix? It has one season. Paul Rudd clones himself accidentally, and it's a perfect replica of Paul Rudd, except it's like a better version. That guy, that's not him. It's like, it talks like him, acts like him, smells like him, but it's not him at the end of the day. How would you ever know what's real? You wouldn't know what's real. That's the thing. You wouldn't know what's real. It would be impossible for you to know. I don't know what Black Mirror is. I think it's a TV show. Oh my, Alistair. Maybe I need to up... Oh, I do have less health, but I have more damage, so I should be fine. Damn earthbenders. You clone someone else first? Someone else who's someone who likes to clean? I guarantee you nobody likes to clean unless they're getting money for it. Nobody's waking up and going like, man, I can't wait to scrub a toilet for free. You like to clean? It's therapeutic. You want to come clean my bathroom? In my kitchen? How did I get poisoned? Find it relieves their anxiety. To clean? I mean, it feels okay, but... if you could get paid to clean, you'd probably do it. Like, you like cleaning your stuff. You're not gonna go into somebody else's house because you want to relieve your anxiety to clean. You're gonna clean something that's yourself. You're gonna clean your own thing. A series standalone drama, sharp suspenseful satire, satirical tales that explore techno-paranoia. Black Mirror is a contemporary reworking of The Twilight Zone with stories that tap into the collective unease about the modern world, particularly regarding both intended and unintended consequences of new technologies and the effect they have on society and individuals. Shit. I've been watching that 90s show instead of anything else, but maybe I should be watching Black Mirror instead. That 90s show feels kind of forced to me. We've been over D&D. Dishes take 3 minutes. I'm talking about deep cleaning the bathroom, scrubbing a toilet. Dishes, that's easy stuff. That 90s show? That 90s show is okay. That's the best I can say. It's like, okay. I think I don't really like all the younger actors. It feels very forced at times. I feel the laugh track is on at like I feel like I can't go a whole sentence in that show without hearing the laugh track. It's like, I get it. They said something that is not even that funny, but Hollywood needs to make it seem like it's funny. It's not that funny. Like, it's okay. The best part of that 90s show is Rhett and Kitty Foreman being back. That's the best part of it. That's the best part by a mile. It's such a terrible idea. It's an okay idea that's executed decently. Yeah, they are relying on the first... There's a lot of jokes and references to the first show. But it's still like... It's still just like, okay, man. They leave pots in the stove with food still in them, and then the counters are never usable because dirty dishes. It's insane. Oh, that's gross. I will never understand how someone... Actually, I can understand how someone will leave a pot of macaroni on the stove for 3 days. That's called depression. But, oh, God. Oh, God. If you really loved a friend, you might clean for them, especially if they were going through a hard time. If you I'm talking like a stranger. A friend is completely different. You're not gonna clean a stranger's dishes unless they pay you. Sure, there's a lot of circumstances that I didn't think of when I talked about people loving to clean and all that. Yeah, I will admit there's some circumstances I didn't take into account for. Like people having friends. But I'm talking all nilly-willy, you know? I should watch Velma instead. What the hell is Velma? Is that a Scooby-Doo sitcom show or a Scooby-Doo reference? You telling me? It's horrid, but everybody thirsts over Velma. How bad could it be? Every day people are like, dude, if I could bend that Velma over... drop my glasses. It's just like, dude, chill out. That's a kid's show. I've dropped my glasses. Well, Velma, maybe you should, you know, be an old lady and get one of those handles that you don't drop your glasses over. They changed her character so much it's bad? What do you mean they changed her character? What, is she like an asshole or something? I'm not gonna watch Velma. If I'm gonna watch any Scooby-Doo, it's gonna be Scooby-Doo in the Cyber Chase from 2001. That's a good movie. That movie's so good it had a video game come with it. What up, Dan? How are you doing? How about you watch it and get back to us on it? Where do I watch Velma? And don't say HBO Max, because I don't got HBO Max. All video game movies are signs of successes, and all games from movies are the best. Yep. If you were immortal, would you watch Velma? Maybe in 100 years. I got a lot of stuff to do right now. Listen, I got a big backlog of games to play, a big backlog of shows to watch. I'll get to Velma in like 100 years or so. Can we stop like shooting so much? Damn, man. Give me a second to breathe. It's HBO Max. Oh, sorry. I just canceled my HBO Max subscription like now. Oh, that sucks. You know what's a good movie? The live-action Scooby-Doo movies where Scooby-Doo dresses up as a grandma to get on a plane. Anybody remember that one? Of course you remember that one. Who doesn't remember that one? That's a legendary time. Man, why can't we ever go to a Burger King or something? We're gonna die! Think positively. We're gonna die quickly. Scrappy-Doo. Oh, I love little Scrappy-Doo. That was good Scooby-Doo, man. That was good content right there. Good stuff right there. Good stuff. I remember at work one day at work, I decided to put on that Scooby-Doo movie while we were working. And we just put it over the speakers and listened to the Scooby-Doo movie and watched it while we were working. Our boss came in and told us we should probably not do that. And he was like, hey, don't watch movies while you're working. We're like, why, boss? We're still getting work done. What do you got against Scooby-Dooby-Doo and the Mystery Gang? Fucking Christ. Oh, increases fire damage. I just got rid of my fire thing. Wait, let me go get my fire thing back if we're increasing the fire damage. I'll take this back, thank you very much, if we're getting increased fire damage. Do I have any items I can buy? Adds a chance to shock foes, increases health for each enhanced arcana held. Well, I only had 20 extra health for that, so that was a waste of my money. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you. What's new, Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you. We're gonna solve that mystery. What's new, Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you. What's new, Scooby-Doo? Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. What's new, Scooby-Doo? Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Deal double damage but receive double damage. Increases armor but store prices are increased. Attacks against enemies are full health, deal extra damage but you take increased damage. Reduces cooldowns but deal a bit less damage. I already got damage increased quite a bit. I'm gonna get half cooldowns, to be honest, and do a little bit less damage. With doing less damage... With doing less damage and increased cooldowns, you will think I will get more crits. Oh, yeah. Man, now you guys got me wanting to watch Scooby-Doo. Thank God they made the TV show Velma so I can easily watch my Scooby-Doo needs without having to worry about watching bad television. You know what I mean? No, but you guys were just talking about Velma. What do you mean, no? You were just talking about it. You all said it was the greatest show you've ever seen. I didn't see anything bad speaking about Velma. You almost beat Timekeeper without getting hit on BC4? Shit, that's impressive. Can you not? Ooh, the enemies in this area become so abrasive. This is ridiculous. You got the weapon you had before in your really good run? Which weapon is that? Which weapon did you get that's really good? Increases armor for each relic held. Oh, I have a lot of relics. Maybe if we can get some money, I will get that. I'll take armor for more relics held. Get destroyed. You're gonna keep it a secret? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna keep it. Oh, I have a really good weapon, but I'm not gonna tell you. Okay, Petri, you know what? I think I'm gonna go watch Velma. Just to spite you. Hey, Shiny! I'm sure I'll beat this game as well. I'm also just super curious if I'm gonna want to keep playing after I beat it. I think I will. I think they'll add at least something to make me want to keep playing. Hope you're doing good, Shiny, as well. Ow. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, there was nothing I could do about that one. What up, Dark Magician? Did I win a run? Not yet, but this one's going pretty good so far. I actually kind of don't want that. Got an absolutely atrocious week at work, but I'm really enjoying your Inscription playthrough, and I'm super intrigued about what's happening in there. We actually streamed Inscription yesterday, so there'll be more videos on it today and tomorrow on the Let's Play channel. Just give me the stream key before I do. Nobody wants this stream key. Also, what's up, Barksy? Hope you're doing good. Nobody wants this stream key. Trust me, man. Trust me, this stream key is not one you want. I'm getting 1 health back on every crit. The good thing about this guy with crit heals is he has a lot of enemies, and a lot of enemies that I fight just means I get a lot of crits. Okay, you see, we got a lot of crits there. We got a lot of crits. I can't get another one of these. I think what I should get is honestly this. Didn't heal me a lot, but it's something. All right, we basically have full health. Let's do this. This is, I think, a two-phase fight. I cannot remember it fully, but it's not too bad. More so just dodging stuff again. Oh my god. If I just play patient and use my B attack, I basically get healed. How did that even hit me? Oh my god, I died to this gear again. Well, we made it to him, but we died. Oh, I didn't have enough health. Oh my god, that's unfortunate. Well, we will have to get him next time, this freaking game. I'm gonna beat this game, man. I'm gonna beat this.